morning. Get ready with me as I have my second job interview outside of news. So we're getting creative. I left my tripod in Cincinnati, or I guess now it's in storage in Murfreesboro. So this is how this is what I'm using. Coffee, my mother's coffee. If she sees this, she'll probably be mad that I put it in the bathroom, but girls gotta do what a girl's gotta do, right? So it's not the best angle, so sorry, bear with me until another week when I go get my stuff. Well, not really, but like I'll be back there and I'm gonna definitely be grabbing my tripod. So first I'm gonna start curling my hair. I use the Time iron. It's so gross, I'm so sorry if you're looking at that, but I don't know, it's like a straightener, curler, thingamabob. I don't know, I can't really curl my hair without it. This is the thing I use for the news. This is how I curl my hair like every day. So I just feel like I need to look my best self for these interviews to feel like confident, all that kind of stuff. So what am I gonna go to? What I know best, my TV news look. And that's this, curled hair and a face of makeup. So my hair is curled and I don't know how I started this video without my Alix Earle ring light. I just got it off Amazon. It was on like back order. So I mainly, sorry, that is Oakley barking, of course. I mainly got it for this interview because, again, all of my nice lights and everything, my tripod, that's all in storage. So I was like, let me just grab something that I can put on my camera. So this goes like, that part goes right over like the iPhone camera. So I'm gonna show you, this is obviously before and that's after. Wow, it's probably gonna look a lot better when I have like actual makeup on, but you can adjust it, make it brighter or not as bright. This is hard because like the camera's to the side. I think it's better for TikTok when you go like straight up and down, but it will work on my laptop. Let me see if I put it like in front of, oh, actually that's not terrible. We're sticking with this. This is on the counter. Let's just start. So I always just like prime my eyes with this NARS. This is medium custard one. It's the soft matte one. This is the top of it. Soft matte one, and then I just get one of these like gross little sponges that I probably should clean much more often than I do. Maybe I should do it like in this phone so you guys can see it. I've never really made a get ready with me video, but here we are. There's a first for everything, right? You know, we just gotta take a plunge and just get going. I'm not the most like delicate person when I'm doing this. I just kind of use my fingers, rub it in, whatever, and then I use, I swear by her, Laura Mercier. This is I should probably use this side, the translucent, how do I do this? God, bear with me. Translucent setting powder. She is, actually I'm kind of running out, so let me dab it like that. I kind of like do the bake your eye thing. I don't know if it actually works, but other people do it, so I am copying them. I would normally do like more like the eye stuff for TV, but today, since it's just a Zoom interview, I don't know. I mean, it's not like I'm going for like a TV news interview kind of thing where it's like you want to look what you're gonna look like on TV. For me, it's like, okay, hope you like me for my writing and all that kind of stuff. And so, yeah, obviously I will be presentable and I already have a dress picked out. I'm gonna do my makeup, but here's what we're looking at. So I get like these little singles from MAC. This is my little quick eyeliner. I'm trying to like, okay, maybe here, there we go. This is in the shade, oh, I can't read it because it's so dirty. Oh, Sweet Heat. And I just get one of these little brushes and I, again, am not delicate with this. I just throw it on and call it a day. I think this is all I'm gonna do. Usually for TV, I'll like do like a lighter color in the corner and then blend it out to like a darker brown, but I will always use some sort of glitter. I love glitter on the eyes. I think it shimmers, I think it looks nice. People say like, oh, on TV you should use matte. Wrong, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but I loved my glitz and glam. It's hard like looking in this thing and making sure it's all on there. Watch, I'm gonna make myself look like a clown the first time I ever do like a get ready with me because I'm not used to like looking in my phone to do this. Okay, so that's done, and then now I will do my waterline. Ugh, how are we gonna do this? Like, am I supposed to come to the camera and show you my eyeball? I don't know. I think I'm just gonna, okay, I'm gonna do it. All right, that's done. You probably can't even tell, but I don't know, I think it makes a difference. I've been doing the nude white waterline for a while because actually, funny story, when I interviewed, this was like the last round of interviews when I was interviewing also for Cincinnati, but I also interviewed for a station in Columbus, Ohio, right? And so the lady there was telling me, oh, I don't like the way you do your eyeliner. It just looks too dark. So ever since then, I took it to heart, which you never should take these things to heart. I don't know, this lady probably shouldn't have even said that to me, but she was like, if you work here, you're gonna have to change your eyeliner. We have makeup artists and you're gonna meet with one of them. And it's like a one-time makeup artist thing. They don't actually have makeup artists, let me make that clear. It was one of those things that like sticks in your brain. So I went to the Mac store and I was like, listen, this is what some lady told me. How can I make my eyes not look super dark on camera? And so he told me to do like a white waterline, and then what I do is I use this like Naked Reloaded palette, and I use one of these like thin brushes, and I brush on eyeliner like underneath my lash line, and I use the color Endgame. It's that one right there. You can kind of see the line. So I use that one, and I go like maybe like 3/4 of the way, and then after I use Bucked right there, and I just like fill in the inner just so it like smudges in. So both of it's on, and again, it just like makes your eyes look a little wider because you don't have it in your waterline. And then I go here, sorry, I'm looking up because there's a mirror in front of me and it's just easier than looking in my phone, and I just smudge it. This is probably like really not noticeable. I think this is like a mental thing. I just like to like make sure it's all across the line. All right, so that's that. Then I will go into my foundation. I swear by this Tarte brush. I get a new one like every 6 months because I personally just like the feeling of a brand new one. They're like $30, but yeah, this is my Lord and Savior little Tarte. I don't know the name of it, but this is like the only one that looks like it. It's from Tarte. And then I use the Too Faced Born This Way 24-hour undetectable super long wear foundation, and this is the matte one. I just do little lines. Again, probably not the most delicate. People probably like put it on their hand and look a lot cuter. Me, not so much. And then I just kind of blend, and then I always drag it into my neck. And then I will go back with the Laura Mercier powder and just kind of set it on my face. Okay, so there it is. It's set. I had to cut a little bit because Oakley was barking uncontrollably. She gets in. There she is again. Okay. I'm just gonna go with it. So this is my bronzing powder, and I use this brush from MAC. And now it's time to bronze. Do one of those. I don't know. Is that necessary? Probably not, but I do it because it works. Then we'll do the tops. I always do like the top of my forehead right there. I don't know. I've been watching Alix Earle on TikTok. I'm sure everyone knows who she is, and I feel like her and I do our makeup so differently. So I love her makeup, and it's something I just need to like watch, but I just have so much left of my actual stuff. And makeup is expensive, so your girl is not gonna change up the game when it works. Next thing is my eyebrows. I definitely like to fill those in. I actually left my brow pencil in Murfreesboro, so I went to the dollar store actually, and I'm not mad about it. It's this LA Colors, or I went to a Dollar Tree. I've used it once or twice, and it's fine. I mean, my other one's better, but it gets the job done. So I'm gonna look up because it's easier to look in that other mirror. But I kind of just like trace my brow. Here we go. And last but not least, my favorite mascara, the MAC Stack. That is it. Ew, sorry, I'm showing you like the toilet. Again, not graceful. I don't really know how to like vlog in here and not get like ugly things like the toilet in there, but here we are. Looking okay for this interview, and then I will probably top it off with just like a clear gloss. Normally for TV news I would just put like another like top liner just to like pop the eyes a little more, but I don't think it's really necessary right now, so I think this will be good. I'm looking presentable, vloggable, way better than when I woke up this morning. Now I'm making breakfast. We got some eggs, Probably should have scrambled this earlier. And we have some turkey bacon. And of course, some oatmeal. This is my ratchet way of it setting. This is the finished product. Well, after all of her barking, now she's being really cute. She's like the little Sour Patch Kid. T-minus 1 hour and a half until the interview. I'm feeling a little nervous. It's just, you know, it's just different. It's a different process. You have to answer different kinds of questions. Obviously, I've never done PR before, so I don't want to like fake it till I make it. I'm going to be blunt with that. Obviously, my background is in TV news and I'm a storyteller at heart, and hopefully those skills can translate. And I think they do. I mean, I've seen so many people leave the TV news industry to go into PR, but you know, you always just like, I don't want to say self-doubt, but you definitely feel like, am I good enough? Am I ready for this? And it's a big jump, and it's my first job outside of TV news. And yeah, I mean, I'm talking as if like this is my job. It's not my job. This is interview number 1. But yeah, it's just scary a little bit, but at least I have my support animal. Cuteness overload number 2. I did not put her here. She put herself here. Just had to share. Okay, this is the whole fit. We got a good old news dress. I thought like something with sleeves and the cute little V would look nice. I feel like I'm going back on the news, which is really funny. Because I keep saying to people, like, it just feels like I'm on vacation, really. It doesn't actually feel like I am not going back to Cincinnati or not going back to work. So I guess it will feel more real after I don't get any more paychecks, right? But this is the outfit I'm going with. Just very simple. That's always been me. And I am about, what time is it? 9:48. So we have about, I guess I'm dressed really early. I just wanted to come in and like just sit here and I guess just do like the last preps, like reading on the company. I don't know. I like really over prepare for these things. I know I just have to be myself and be me, but here we are, about 45-ish minutes early. This is me testing Zoom. Figured I'd show you this part, and like, this is what I was talking about with the light. It's so much easier when it's on my laptop and not my phone. This is just like a lot behind me, but I read something online, like in interviews, you're not really supposed to like blur the background. If anything, it's a good talker, right? Like, why are you in paradise? Like, why, well, who drew that? Because I sure as heck can't draw something like that. So I don't know, maybe it'll like take the ice off of things, but I'm thinking this is gonna be my little interview room. I have it on this little box because, yeah, it wasn't my height. So light, camera, action, as they say. The interview is officially done. It is 11:20, so the interview lasted a total of 50 minutes, but a lot of it was like me asking questions, her asking questions, and it felt very conversational, which I love. I always say like the best interviews are those where, you know, you're talking and you don't feel like you're being asked a million questions. Like I think I talked about being in the marching band with her. I really liked her and the company and just hearing more about what they have to offer, and we are moving to the next step, so that's exciting. For this PR company, they require a couple paid writing tests, which I love that it's paid because I think A, it shows that the company values your time, and B, you know, you are doing work, so you should be paid for it, and I think that is really nice for them to do that. So yeah, it is crazy that it's done. I feel good. I feel like a weight's been lifted off my shoulder. I will be sharing more of the process as we go. I have another interview tomorrow. So yeah, I will keep sharing, and I hope this is some of the content that you guys want. What's up, guys? I made it to Burn Bootcamp. I am sitting in the parking lot because I'm like 10 minutes early. So I love coming to this one just because it's so pretty. There's like so many palm trees around it, and I paid for a Burn Bootcamp membership for pretty much the whole year, so it just makes sense since it's only like 10 minutes away from my parents' house, and then there's one like 10 minutes away from Jack's, and then obviously my home gym in Cincinnati, which I do miss that one. That was really hard leaving Cincinnati because I left Burn Bootcamp there, but it's always really nice to have like a familiar place to go to, a familiar gym where I kind of know what I'm doing. I've been going there for a couple years, so it just feels good to get back in the swing of things, but I forgot my watch. Does the workout even count? I'm in the bathroom because I'm not bold enough yet to vlog outside on the floor, but to say the least, it was a hard one. You know you're in Florida when you walk out of the gym and this lady just started talking to me in fluent Spanish. Like, I knew the language, and you know, yeah, I am Spanish and my dad speaks fluent Spanish, but unfortunately he failed and did not teach me Spanish. Same thing as my mother. My mom, born in Italy, first language Italian, didn't teach me Italian. Both of my parents bilingual. What do I know? English. But anyways, I just thought it was really funny because in no other, like nowhere else really are you gonna go, and maybe beside like Texas or something, but you're gonna walk out of the gym and have a lady full blown talk to you in Spanish. But it was a good workout. It was sweaty. Maybe one day I'll be bold enough to like be one of those girls who like films her workouts in there. I can do it in like a Planet Fitness or like one of those like big gyms, but when it's like group fitness and like other girls are like doing the same exact workout as me, it's just kind of awkward to like be that girl with your phone out and being like, here's my rep. I don't know, but maybe we'll be bold enough one day. So that is my workout update. And I'm ready to go home and shower because I feel like I'm like glistening. Can you see? Maybe it's the sunlight. I don't know. Hi guys, just checking back in. It is now Monday, and I know when we last talked, I was supposed to have another interview the day after that first interview I had vlogged about, but the owner of the company who I am now interviewing with in the next 30 minutes had to cancel and reschedule because apparently their hot water or something like that went out in their building. So totally understand, happens to everyone. I had the heater go out of my apartment in Cincinnati like the first snow of the year, so that was super frustrating. So it was no big deal. We just moved it to now today, Monday. This interview I'm actually really excited for because this PR firm represents a lot of brands that I love, more like lifestyle, fitness clients, just stuff that I feel like as a consumer I would be interested in already. I'm feeling less nervous than I was for the first one. I don't know if it was maybe just because I did that one, it's now under my belt. But yeah, I have my setup with my light, my Zoom camera. It's nice that I've already done it. Okay, it is 5 minutes before the interview and starting to feel a little nervous. I thought I was not gonna have the nerves, and here we are. I have the nerves. So if you're going through the interview process and you are nervous, just know that it's normal. I know I'm gonna get through it and it's gonna be fine as soon as I literally start talking on this interview, but just figured to share the every moment leading up to this interview. We are done. 2 interviews, completely finished, and it feels good. I feel like I said earlier, the weight just lifted off your shoulder because you always just get like that little like ball of nerves. I don't know, maybe I'm crazy, but I definitely do. And it's crazy to think that way because I could just go talk in front of like a million people on camera or whatever, you know, being a TV news reporter, and no, not one nerve. It was fine. Like for the most part, I was not really nervous on air. At least like when I was ending, you know, when I first started TV news, that was totally different. I was absolutely nervous, but you know, getting back into the swing of like job interviews, it is definitely like nerve-wracking, but I think this one went pretty well. I do really love the owner of the company. This is more of like a part-time role, so definitely some options to weigh. I mean, of course, that's if like they both were to offer, you know, that'd be a perfect world, right? Obviously, I don't know who else they're talking to and if I'm that perfect fit, but overall, just from both companies, love them both. I think it's definitely a learning opportunity on either side, and that is what I'm looking for when I make this transition into the PR world or whatever is next for me. I'm feeling really good. I just have to send over some writing samples, and then for the last company I interviewed, I did end up getting that writing assignment. I did that over the weekend, and I just submitted it this morning. So haven't heard anything back on that, but yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm in a good spot. It's only the second week of being unemployed, and we've had 2 job interviews this past like 2 weeks here, and then I also had a job interview, which I did not end up taking that job had that job interview while I was still working at Local 12. But I should say, I should be very transparent. Like, these job interviews that happened this week, I did not just like apply to them like yesterday and it magically appeared. The first job interview that I had during this 2-week stretch, I actually applied for about a month ago, maybe now a month and a half ago. I applied while I was still working at Local 12, and I did not hear anything back for a solid month. And then I was randomly, I remember this, I was in Express trying on some clothes, and I get an email like, "Hi Jenna, we'd love to set up a time to chat. Like, what's your availability?" And so I say this because I don't want anyone to get discouraged if you're watching this and applying for jobs and maybe not getting those interviews. Like, this did not just all happen overnight. For the second job interview, I will say that one kind of did more so fall in my lap. A person had reached out to me actually on Instagram after watching me off of Clancy's YouTube channel. So you gotta love the YouTube, because that was just a really cool and surprising Instagram message that I got that I was absolutely not expecting. And I ended up just doing that interview now. But again, this one is for like a part-time role. So I am not opposed to part-time for this summer, at least, like while I am here and, you know, with family and enjoying Florida. You know, I'm with my parents, and candidly, they're not making me pay rent. I know not everyone can be in a situation like that, and I will forever and ever and ever be so grateful. But yeah, I mean, I would not be opposed to like taking something part-time, learning and really getting my feet wet, and, you know, understanding that this is, you know, this is going to be a transition. Things are going to be different on the other side. And so I'm willing to learn and, you know, hopefully get, like I was saying, a mentor through this. But yeah, we are officially done with both interviews. I will try my best to keep you guys updated. Of course, I don't want to like share too detailed about the companies. You know, it's still really, really early days, and my gosh, I sound like I'm on Love Island. Early days. It's early days. I don't know if you guys watch Love Island, but I love that show, especially like the UK and Australia one. Anyways, where am I going with this? I'm getting so off topic. And on that note, that's how I'll end the video. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling hopeful. I'm grateful for opportunity. And hey, if you're going through something similar, maybe a job change, you know, applying for some new jobs that are outside your current role, let me know. I want to hear your story. I'm so curious to hear how you're feeling through this transition. And I just want to thank you guys for following. And if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button down below. I will appreciate all the follows and everything. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye, guys.